I hope you're all right. Bit disappointing news. My beautiful assistant isn't with me today. I've had to do my last few matches predictions for round two because a few obviously finished late. Uh, the first one was the Milkman beating Joe from 7-2 down, which is obviously a fantastic achievement. 10-9, he went 9 up and then it went 9 each. But yeah, he's made a break in the end, which is great. He has got he is playing the winner of C Ji Hao and Sean. That was another great win. I think it's really obviously debutants is tough. You don't know how they're going to react, but I think he obviously a very very good player. He can score. The lad, I've seen him. He's a good player. Um, and obviously it was not favourite because Sean's been doing so well this year. But most importantly for me, he looked like he was enjoying it out there. Now, the Crucible is a funny place. It's one of them places where when it's going great, it's the best thing ever, right? And the limited times that has happened to me, it is great. But it can go completely the other way, where it's like it's one of them places where like you somebody say you could lose. The sessions are 8 frames, aren't they? And but you think to lose a session like 7-1, you think it'd be really hard, but it's amazing how frames can just trickle by, 2-3 nil. Before you know it, looking at the scoreboard, you're 5-0 down, he's on 70, and it can just happen. So the fact that he sort of got over that barrier of like the nerves will be there, and then he started enjoying it is really important. So it'd be interesting to know if he can sort of carry it on in the next game. But he looks, like I say, comfortable, so we'll see. Little word on Rob. So they've got each other. Little word on Rob. How is an inspiration really for me because if you think about probably about 14 months ago, things was a bit of a low ebb, wasn't he? It was in the papers what he was up to. He was having an altercation in receptions, drunk and all that. But what a turnaround that is, right? From like that low ebb to like now, where he's like, he's probably earned the best part of over £250,000. Do you know what I mean? He's got up in the rankings in the top 16. He's now in the last 16 of the World Championship. His life took a big upturn. So for me, it's a bit of an inspiration. Like there are people within the game that probably say, "Oh, you shouldn't," or people just around life that will say, "Oh, you should turn it in, leave it now." But he's just kept going, right? And every credit, I'm really chuffed for him how it's a big turnaround because anyone that knows Rob is the most no nonsense person ever. He's got the best walk in snooker, right? Even better than Endries, I think, the best. So it's really good to see. So he has got Jihao in the next round. I think that's a really tough one to predict. I'm gonna go with Rob, but I think that could be close. I think Rob's experience might tell because Rob knows his way around a table. Um, so I'm gonna go Rob 13-9. But that could go either way. But like I say, I think the experience will tell for Rob. We shall see. Next game is Mark. Mark won. He beat Matt. That was a tough game for him. 10-8 in the end. I always thought it was going to be a tough game for Mark because Matt really knows his way around the table. But he got over that hurdle. Now he's got Gary Wilson, who again another player, very experienced winner this year. Very good. He's got a decent record at the Crucible as well. Been to the semis. If you can get to the semis, it's like winning a tournament, really. Just getting to that one table situation is, a dream, and a lot of players haven't achieved that. But obviously, you got to go with Mark. Over 3 sessions, he is just so hard to beat. I mean, it's just crazy. It's not many do it, to be honest. So I'm going to go with Mark. I don't think it'll be a runaway victory by any stretch of imagination because, like I say, Gary's a very, very good player. But I'm going to go with Mark 13-8 or not. 13-8, I'm going to go. yeah, so there you go. So we'll see how we go with that. I'm definitely going to do predictions for the next round. For everybody that's, I'm sure, devastated that my beautiful assistant here, she'll be here for the next video, and we'll see how those predictions goes. See you later.